Yes, I hope y'all have been having an amazing, productive day. And I hope you're ready for Mondays Don't Suck because we are going to be going over some different tips for designing sites and pages that get people to take action. I have a couple of different pages that I want to show you all tonight. But first, I just want to let y'all see a couple of different things I've been working on because while I was in the midst of working on one of the sites, I actually saw something really neat that I want to share with y'all. And so, of course, I'm going to share my screen with you all, like I do always. In just a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and get started. If you've never been into one of my live streams before, good evening. My name is Courtney Woods. I go by the name Tech Queen 88 in the digital world. Gave myself that title because I am a beast on the computer. I'm a bomb graphic designer and I absolutely enjoy helping my small business owners, online mega earners, companies, foundations, and corporations make their brands pop, stand out, and get noticed on and offline, which is exactly why I'm here tonight. Mondays Don't Suck. It's every Monday night at 9:30 p.m. And as you can see, if you are looking at the post, tonight's topic is tips for designing sites and pages that get people to take action. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen with y'all in just a minute. Yeah, if you've never been in here before on one of my live streams, I always share my screen with y'all because I just like to give you a really good visual of what it is that I'm explaining. I know that we live in a generation of visual buyers. They have really short attention spans. So I think that if you can actually see how to set up these different things on your sites and pages, that it'll really get your creative juices flowing so that when you get ready to design yours, you can understand what it is that you need because you would have seen it as opposed to just listening to it. Okay. So yeah, I'm about to share my screen with you all. Give me 1 minute. But if you're watching on Facebook, you can click on the link in the post that says bit.ly/techqueen88 and you can go over to sign up for a design studio. Okay, it's going to be going down on September the 9th. It's my first online course and we're going to be doing a 4-week crash course to help you redesign an existing website that you already have or to create a whole new website from scratch. Okay, so if you know that you need help getting your website online, then go ahead and click that link. If you're on Instagram, it's the link in my bio, bit.ly/techqueen88, and click that first button that you see that says design studio. Go ahead, put your email address in and come back into the live stream because I got some more tips that I want to share with y'all tonight. Okay, all right, so let me go ahead and share my screen with y'all real quick. Okay, so sorry. If you can see, this landing page right here is for an event called Accelerate 180. And I'm gonna give you all a little tour through this page, but I also just want y'all to pay attention because when you're doing a landing page for an event, you want to make sure that you give people different options. So I'm gonna show you all everything that you want to make sure that you include on your event landing pages, okay? So at the top, it just has the logo of the event really big and pretty with the dates and the location. And it says register now. So when you click that button to register now, I believe it's going to take you down to the section where it has the different options for whatever kind of tickets that you want to get. And it shows you everything that's included. Okay. So make sure that when you create your landing pages, even if it's not for an event, that you have the main call to action at the top in the first fold of the page where people can see it when they first land on the page. Because let's just say when they land on the page, they already know what it is that they want to do, that they want to come to the event and they're ready to buy their ticket. So they don't have to scroll through and see what it's about and read all the information. They might just come straight and click on the register now button and go ahead and get signed up, okay? So that's why we want to always include that at the very, very, very top, okay? Now, as I scroll down, you see we have the countdown timer. This is how many days, hours, minutes, seconds into the event. And basically, what the countdown timer is going to do, it just helps to create that sense of urgency so that people can see, well, the event is only 17 days out. I need to go ahead and get my ticket now. Okay? So right up under that countdown timer, we have a section that tells you all about the event. So even though majority of the people that land on this page probably have already heard about it. Maybe they saw an ad, or maybe they were inside of a live stream and they heard about it and they went to the page. You still want to make sure that you include all the information that people need to know. Assume that everybody that lands on your pages have no clue what this event is about, have no clue what your business is about, who you are, okay? And you want to make sure that you give all of them that information, but keep it simplified, okay? As much as you can. Just get straight to the point when you're putting this type of information on the event pages, but make sure that you explain everything that they need to know, okay? So that's what this section is all about. And then we have two buttons right here. So if someone lands on the page and they want to know more about the speakers or the trainers at the event, then they'll be able to see that information right there, okay? So I'm going to show y'all this section in a second too. And then this section of the page is basically telling people what to expect. So if someone lands on your landing page for your event or your course or your class or your service, you need to let people know what they can expect, okay? So this section just kind of outlines that they can expect to get proven strategies. I'm not going to read the whole paragraph, but you can see it here. Inspiration and motivation, networking and fun, and it kind of breaks down each section. And we have a few little graphics over here on the left-hand side. It's on my left-hand side, right over here on the side. And basically you can create these sorts of types of graphics inside of Canva. Okay, so you can easily go in and create those and add them to your landing page. Now, if you have a paid Canva account, you can download the transparent images, like you see how this one doesn't have that white box square around it. And then also, depending on what platform you're designing on, you can create it, you can upload it and then create it to where it's circular instead of square. Okay, so that's that. What to expect. I always include and let people know what they can expect when they pay their money. Okay, so this section right here was added on recently. It wasn't originally on the page, but after this particular event, this conference, there is going to be a white party. So we wanted to make a section on the page to let people know all about the white party. All right. So when someone clicks this button, it's just a simple pop-up that comes up and it just says download the flyer. So let's just say if you're at the event, you know you're going to come to the white party, you can easily go on that same site that you went to register and click to download the flyer. By the way, if you want to register for Accelerate 180, it's going to be at the end of this month, August 29th through the 31st. It's going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas. And yeah, this is going to be a pretty dope event. So if you have been struggling trying to grow your business, then this is something that you really would be interested in. But anyway, if somebody's interested in that, or they're there, or they can't make the event, but they see that the white party is going on this day and this time, then they can click to download it, and then they'll have it in their phone for when that date comes up, in case they need to go back and check out the location or the time or something like that. Okay, So if you're just coming into the live stream or if you're catching me on the replay, shout out to my replay viewers. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Courtney Woods. I go by the name Tech Queen 88 in the digital world. Gave myself that title because I am a beast on the computer. I'm a bomb graphic designer and I absolutely enjoy helping small business owners, online mega earners, nonprofits, foundations, and corporations make their brands pop, stand out, and get noticed on and offline. So moving right along, we're still on the event landing page, okay? So when you're planning this type of event, you want to make sure that you include the speakers. So whatever speakers that you have coming, you want to make sure that you include their name, a picture of them, and whatever their title is for the event, and also whatever it is that they do. Okay, so if they're going to be the host, you want to make sure you include that. If they're going to be a keynote speaker, or if they're actually the one that's putting on the event, if they're going to be on a panel, if they're going to be training, all of that stuff. So you want to make sure that you include whatever it is and keep that part short and simple. As you can see, we have just the speakers' names up here at the top. It's in big bold letters. And then right under there, we have what their titles are, okay? Okay? So as we scroll down, you can see all of the speakers for the event. And then if you just so happen to want more information on a particular speaker, or you want to go to their Instagram or Facebook account or something like that, you can click here and it'll take you to the page that has the extended bios on it. Okay, and I'll show y'all that page in just a second. That button actually takes you to the same page that this button takes you to. When you click here to view the speakers, it just takes you straight down to that section. But the second button where it says speaker bios, social media, when we click here, it's going to take us to a separate page. And on this page, it has all of the information that you would need to know about the speakers. And if it's something on here that's missing, these are the bios that they would be sending in to you if you're hosting the event. Or if you're actually speaking or training at an event, then you would be the one sending this in, and hopefully they will be able to include it on the site. Okay, so you just want to put the social links right up under the bios with a picture of them, so that if people want to know where they can find more information about them, or if they like what they see and they want to follow them, then it'll be easy for them. So you make it easier on the people that are speaking and training at the event, because all of this is already here for them. And then you also make it easier for the people that want to connect with them, because they can just click and go straight over to them. Okay, yeah, so that's that. But I'm gonna go back to the actual page that has the event on it. Okay, so this is where we ended off, right here in the speaker section. So if we scroll down, in the very next section is where you could put some information about who's ever hosting the event, because depending on what type of event it is, people are gonna want to know, why should I purchase a ticket? Are the people that are gonna be at this event even qualified to help me do whatever it is that they're claiming that they're going to help me do, right? So you want to make sure that you include about the company that's putting the event on, about the person that's presenting the event, or whichever the case may be. So in this case, this event is being presented by King Ashley Ann. And so I wanted to make sure that we put a video on here that shows like a lot of her previous work and all of the stuff that she's done as far as pertaining to the conference. So that's a video that we put here, and it's about a 3-minute video, but yeah, it goes over everything. It's real cute or whatever, because of course I designed it. But right up under the video, so even while people are watching or listening to the video, we have the testimonials here. So if you've ever been in one of my lives before, you've probably heard me talk about collecting your reviews and your testimonials from people. So you want to make sure that you collect those together. And what I like to do when I design sites and pages is I like to create graphics like these so that it kind of like goes through the testimonials automatically, like how it's doing right now. So what I would do is I would create in Canva the document that has all of the different. Hold on one second, y'all. Be right back. Check on this. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, so in Canva, what I would do is I would go and create a document that has the text on there, okay, and size it and put the right color on it so that it blends with whatever background that you're going to put it up against. So with this type of background, this background back here in the back is dark. So I would not put black text on top of this. So that's why this text is white, and that's how it was when I created it in Canva. And then if you want to create, like a lot of times people will have maybe like a picture or something right next to the text to kind of give people a visual that this is a real person and these are the type of results that you can get if you get my service or come to my event or buy my product. So that's the whole goal. But I just wanted to use like a cell phone image because a lot of her receipts, testimonials, reviews, whatever you want to call them, were screenshots. So I wanted to kind of emphasize that, which is a good way to show people that it's real people out here that are being successful at whatever it is that you're charging them to do. Okay, it helps people make better buying decisions when they get close to purchasing online. All right. So I'm going to continue to scroll down. Like I said, this is the video. If you can create videos, and matter of fact, I'll play the video, but I'm going to put it on mute because I don't know how it's going to sound like flashing back. But anyway, you can create these type of videos really easy. You can use they have a program called Video Pro. It's a program called Pinnacle, and it's a lot of different types of software out there that you can use. Also, I've been using lately Filmora, Wondershare. They do really good as well. But yeah, you can create these sorts of types of what we call sizzle reel videos.